I will eviscerate her. I don't want to go low.
Oh, well. Well.
And I'm sorry, you need to pick on somebody else whose wallet fits. That's embarrassing. You think you're bigger than her? I think my wallet is.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you hear anything in the background, I am washing dishes. My dishwasher actually washing dishes. But yeah, this episode, excuse me, this episode, Sutton was on Dorit's ass, and I low-key don't blame her. Don't hate me. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag, best.
We see that the reunion seating chart has came out, and Miss Kyle and Miss Dorit are first chair. Shout out to Dorit for getting that first chair, but low-key, I don't think Kyle should got the first chair. I just don't. I feel like Kyle should be sitting at seat number 2. Because Sutton low-key for a couple seasons now has been pulling her weight. A lot of people don't like Sutton. A lot of people think Sutton is, you know, brash, you know, egotistical, like her mama, like all those things, right? But my whole thing is, you could say that about Sutton, but you just have to be real that she does contribute a lot to the show. Sutton is a lot of the girls' storylines, right? But now Dorit is. But y'all, this episode was like, had little plot points. The most happened at the end, but I do want to talk about Bose. Bose and Keely, you know, they fly in a girl to, you know, see if the sperm count is good and the eggs is able to hold a baby.
Glad to see you. Come on in.
Yeah, finally, right? Hey, how's it going, doctor?
Hello, Keely, how are you?
Dr.
Good to see you.
Dr. Cindy?
So, you know, we learned the backstory about how difficult it was for Bose to get pregnant, which prompts me to ask, I guess she wants to have a child with Keely, but do you want to put your actual body through that? We know Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta, she actually had a surrogate, and the surrogate was actually a friend of my mother, which is crazy. But you know, cause my mom works in investment banking, and the surrogate actually was from North Carolina, and she moved to Georgia. So I don't know why Bose doesn't go down that route of finding a surrogate to carry your baby, and or, you know, getting the egg and planting the egg into the surrogate, and boom, 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 it's your baby. Oh my God. So that's just my whole thing with the situation, right? So we then, you know, she comes in, she tests Bose's womb, you know, see the ovaries, let her know, like, you know, she already had fibroid surgery. You know, she's looking at everything in the bedroom. She said, look, the nail tech comes to my house, the hairdresser comes to my house, my dentist comes to my house, my dog groomer comes to my house, my chef comes to my house, auto mechanic comes to my house, the lawyer comes to my house, grocery store comes to my house. Why shouldn't she come to my house? I'm just like, girl, yes ma'am, she got the money. So we see Keely comes in with his fine self, and you know, she's like, this is Keely, da 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 da. So we found out that she has 6 opportunities, and you know, it's better than 0. So she's just like, you know, you have 6 availables. I don't know what it was, eggs. Don't hit me. But shout out to her for, you know, having a glimmer of hope that she can have this baby. I just wish her nothing but the best within the journey of having a baby and safety. Like, girl, please put your safety first.
As an average,
Okay.
certainly over 45, you're generally only seeing 1 or 2.
I know this doesn't make any sense.
Sutton and Jennifer Tilly, they meet up, and you know, Jennifer's like, I'm having this caftan caviar party. It's all the rave in Paris. This is what we always do. The girls that know, and the girls that don't, just don't. And this episode really gave me what I really want from Housewives, like the money, the delusion, the, you know, overspending, buying a potato for $400, buying a potato for $1,200 is crazy. But girl, you got it. I love it. So she's just like, yeah, you know, having all my girls come. We're gonna be wearing caftans. We're gonna be wearing this. It reminds me of my Aunt Kathy. She loves wearing a caftan, and she always, it just reminds me of my childhood. I always saw my aunt in a caftan. I'm just like, yes ma'am, do your big one. So it's time for the party, and Sutton's coming like, girl, I don't fuck with this bitch. I don't fuck with you. I don't like you, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize for how I feel because you fucked me over. Let's set the scene. Sutton, Dorit come in. They all come in and they see each other. They lock eyes. Dorit's like, hello, Sutton. Sutton's like, so I hope we're going to be good today. Why aren't we going to be good? Because, Dorit, I think this season was, for me, a great season for you. Last episode, everything that happened to me was your fault, Dorit. You took that woman's purse. You left her downstairs for, what, 30 minutes. You kept saying, you called me a bitch. My whole thing, if you call me a bitch in my house, I want you to leave. So when Sutton left, girl, I wouldn't give a fuck. I just feel like Dorit was antagonizing Sutton, and I don't think she was being real with the situation, with the insinuations. But we're gonna get onto it. So Sutton was already on go. Sutton was like, I'm gonna come in casual. No, Sutton came in on go, automatically. Dorit said something about, which Sutton am I getting today? Which Sutton am I getting today? Obviously Sutton's just like, okay. They sit down. They sit in their seat. They're talking. Everybody's like, hey girl, oh my God, the potato, this is divine. Oh my God, the caviar, we love it. Oh my God. So Sutton basically says, I like to eat the expensive type of caviar, but a bitch like poor Reet, a bitch like poor Reet, like to eat that cheap shit. Yeah, keep her
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Eat that poor shit, poor Reet.
Yeah, Sutton in the confessionals, yeah, they saying, and watch what happens live, Jennifer's like, Sutton really feels regretful for what she said, and I just feel like Sutton really thinks that is really right, I just think Sutton really regrets what she said. And she doesn't regret it, Jennifer. She doesn't, ma'am. She said anything, she said, I won't give a fuck. Yeah. Sutton, yes, this is ma'am. My whole thing is, if you're gonna be a bitch, if you're gonna be the villain, be that, please. They sitting down, and the girls are talking. Bose was conversing with Sutton, and Sutton was like, "How many people you got in you today, Bose?"
How many people do you have today? How many people do you have in you today? How many people do I have what? What? Huh?
Bose said, excuse me? She said, how many people do you have in you today? Bose was in her confession like, bitch, I don't got people speaking to me. I only got one bitch. It's the narrator, which is me, bitch. So she was just like, I only got me. She said, I'm even killed today. I'm even, baby. I'm good. She said, okay. Yeah. Well, today Dorit said I got multiple people talking to me, so what's up? Dorit's just like, oh, so that's what we're talking about?
You insinuated that I had a drinking problem, and you know it.
Really? That's what we're doing? Really? So it's like, yeah, you said it, right? She said, Sutton, if you're so upset about what happened, she's like, no. Let me wrap you up and get you straight real quick. I am done and sick and tired of you coming for me all the time and picking on me. You sit here and try to insinuate that I had a drinking problem. Dorit's like, I never did that. I never did. She's like, but you did. They do the flashback, and she did. Like, the only two people that came to Sutton's defense was Crystal and Garcelle. Kyle, you brought it up, and don't get me wrong, I think Kyle should have brought it up in the sense that Sutton, you were coming after Kyle heavy. So Kyle, if she threw that out there, she threw that out there. Is it true? No, but you can't just say shit and speak your mind, and Kyle can't rebuttal. Now, I think the part is that the drinking problem versus the alleged marriage situation that's been going on throughout the land.
You picked at me, and I'm sorry, you need to pick on somebody else whose wallet fits.
Dorit was like, I thought I apologized about this. She said, well, if you thought that was an apology, because you didn't. And Erica was like, I thought she apologized about this already. Erica, please. So, it's like, you need to stop. Let the mouse go. I told you this years before. I'm not a mouse. Let me go. So, Sutton tells her, she said, you need to stop picking on me. She said, you know what you need to do? You need to pick on somebody who wallet fits. Everybody said, oh. I said, oh. Oh. on somebody who wallet fits. Like you playing with, and then they're like, oh, so this is about money? Really? This is really? This is, what do you mean? You think you're bigger? She's like, you think you're bigger than her? That was what Erica said. Erica said, you think you're bigger than her? So I said, no, but I think my wallet is. Oh, she was eating her up. Dorit was like, you think I'm going to sit here and just take this? You know, Garcelle's trying to be the mediator. She's like, well, you know what, Dorit, just apologize to her and just say you apologize. Dorit was like, you know what, son, I'm sorry. Son was like, genuine, right? She's like, see, what do you need from me? And then Kyle was like, yeah, what, you know, son, what do you need for Dorit? She said, to me, I don't need nothing from her. She said, anything she can give me, I can get myself.
You think you're bigger than her? I think my wallet is.
When I say something was jabbing Dorit. Oh, Dorit felt him. She said, she want to hit me low. When she said that, it sparked an idea in my head. I'm like, what was the low blow? Is the low blow that you don't have money, allegedly? Because to us, you're on the show, you have money, you're the glitter, the glamour, the slick, the slam, all that, you know. So where's the low blow? Is the low blow is that you don't have money, Dorit? That you are house is 4 months behind or in foreclosure, allegedly. What is the low blow? Yeah. Dorit then goes to Kyle. She says, Kyle, you're just sitting here and just gonna let her say this and you're not. And I'm just like, this is the second time you did this shit, Dorit. And I feel like you are using your friendship as a weapon to Kyle because you know y'all in a rebuild. And you said in the last episode, she said, if we're rebuilding, then why are you trying to keep going backwards? We can be friends and be on a rebuild, but I can still hold you accountable. There's a situation. I have two best friends. They're both best friends through me, but they're friends with each other. One of my friends, she stole money from my other best friend. It destroyed our whole friend group and we have never been the same. We're on a rebuild, but I can still hold you accountable because back then you were a stealing ass bitch. And we all had a kumbaya come together and talk, and she got upset by, I said, you were a thief ass bitch. And she was just like, why would you say that? Because it's true. I can hold you accountable and sit here in your face as a friend that wants to be your friend and we're on a rebuild to tell you you're a thieving ass bitch. Now, looking back on our friendship, I realized that, me as I'm very much, outspoken. I say what I have to say. So I can be very much tactful with my words. But when we're having a conversation and the conversations keep going in circles, at some point somebody's gonna have to break the monotony and say you're a thieving ass bitch. So in this situation with Dorit, you're trying to shackle and chain Kyle to act the way that you want her to act or support you, jump in for you, soldier for you. If you couldn't handle Sutton's mouth, then do what she did. Walk off. Oh, I forgot. You switched sheets, right? So my whole thing with Dorit is I've been noticing the last 2 episodes you've been trying to pull in Kyle for backup. You had Erica. But now Kyle, y'all get up, missing out on the gourmet potatoes. Y'all get up and y'all over here talking. But now, Kyle, you're over here, yeah, Sutton's really, on one today. Sutton's really, And don't get me wrong, I'm actually happy when Dorit was like, yeah, she needs to balance her meds. Kyle, of all people, you and Garcelle know the situation with her father, the drinking issue. You know why it's such a touchy subject. Now, Dorit, she doesn't know, so she can still throw those jabs because she don't know really the true backstory, the home connection that you have. So you know that home connection, and I'm happy that you told her, like, look, that's a sensitive topic to her. She said she don't give a fuck, but at least you stood up and said, you know what, you let her know. As a friend, if I saw that somebody said that about me, and I already had a connection with that in a negative way, by way through a parent's loss, I was like, I appreciate you standing up for me. You already know she gonna say what she got to say, but as my friend that know my backstory, you stood up for me. Jennifer Tilly said, Dorit's going through a hard time right now, and I think that we should give her a little bit of grace. And, sense of grace. The end of the episode, We see the picture, boom, 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 boom.
See the photos of him in Greece at the airport with a girl that has no clothes on.
The pictures come out with Mauricio kissing up on a girl. We just saw, and this, it's crazy, we just saw Kyle crying in this man's arms. And mind you, they're not like fully separated. They're in a situation to figure out if they're going to be, you know, whatever. They're trying to figure out, he gonna soil his oats? Is he over here just trying to fucking suck everything and then come back to her? You know, they've been together for so long, we don't know. But if I can only imagine how hurt Kyle would be at this moment. None of her kids are at the house. She in this big house by herself. Her husband has a bachelor pad. He's going all over the country, lost weight, fine as fuck, kissing bitches, and now it's back in my face. How and ever. Kyle, I said it last episode, and I don't want to try to, like, you know, whatever, but you had Morgan on the show. So, on the other lens, did you do it first? I mean, Mauricio had those rumors about him years, girl. Years. But it's not my marriage. So, well, y'all, what do y'all think? Because I'll be sick as fuck. That was my husband. I'm over here, and, you know, we have a little bit of, you know, celebrity notoriety, you know, a little popularity, whatever. And we over here just boom in the blogs. Husband over here kissing another man or kissing another woman. Sick as fuck. I be in the corner sick. I tell you, sick. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. I'm about to go to the gym. I gotta do it's Sunday, and I have a report to do, and I have to do some fucking K-nets. My god. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya.